everybody, it's Chloe Save the Victory Roll, your older than average YouTuber here on the YouTubes. I hope everybody is doing fantastic. Today we are going to be playing with some Beauty Moon cosmetics, including some glitter gels. Something new for me. So if that is something you're into, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Okay, so it's time to play with some Beauty Moon cosmetics. I'm an absolute mess. I went to a burlesque show. It was a fundraiser for a local burlesque legend who is unfortunately fighting cancer. And yeah, so I'm a mess. But I thought I would play with some makeup today. So I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore last night. Please don't judge me. And yeah, so I have a few things. I managed to come into my possession the Enchantment highlighter palette. It is this one here. Oh, I didn't take the plastic off the mirror, so I won't blind you. So we have this beautiful one here. So this was gifted to me. So I thought since I had this, I also received a couple of their glitters. And I had this palette from my Eyescream box. So it was the Visage palette, which is the collab with Eyescream Beauty. I thought we could play with this. Yeah, because like I said, this is new to me. The gels are new to me. I don't have a lot of experience with glitter gels, so I thought maybe we can mess around and play with this. Because I really like this palette, and since the look from the Eyescream box, and then I'll look on my own, I've not had too much of a chance to play with it, so I want to play with it some more. Then we have these two different gels here. We've got one in, what is this? In Sahara, which is this, it's like pinks and oranges. And they've got this purpley one called Daydreamer, like so, and these would nicely go with this palette here. So we don't have a purple matte, and I could reach for another palette, but I'm going to try to stick as much to Beauty Moon as possible, at least for when it comes to the eyes and the highlighter, and we can go from there. So I thought the one that's called Sahara might go really nice with like that shade here, this shade here, a little bit of inner corner action. If we need some black, we've got some. I did play with the greens in here already, so I thought maybe we could do that. So I've already primed my eyes. I'm using some Kimchi, it's their multitasking. It's called the Most Concealer, but it's to conceal, cover, correct, contour. It's like a multitask thing, and I like to use it as an eye primer if I want something that's a little bit lighter. And then I also brought, so if we can play with those glitter gels, I think they may need glitter glue, so I have some from Lit. I thought we can maybe try and see if we can do something with that. So yeah, this is a new little brand that I've been getting into. The owner seemed so nice since I posted some stuff. She comments on my photo. She's such a lovely person. And I thought, well, since I've been really enjoying this palette, let's do another video. She even has a little contest going on her page right now. If you can guess 4 things from what she sells is possibly in a mystery box, you could win yourself a mystery box. You may want to check that out. So, and then the other thing on my list today is to clean brushes. So I'm gonna grab one that's already kind of stained slightly pink. This is one from Juvia's Place, some kind of blendy thing. So there we go. And then I'm gonna go into the shade that is called, maybe should we do a little bit of black on the outer edge? Yeah, let's do some black on the outer edge first. So let's do Demeanor. I'm just gonna grab a different brush that has black already on it, and then we're just gonna grab a little bit there, or it's a black brush that I think I use some black on. So, right? So I'm not mixing up the color integrity. So there we go. We're just gonna do some black on the outer edge. And then because I don't know quite how the glitter gels are gonna go, I didn't put any base on. So that way I can just jump off camera, do base, do everything else, and then we can play with the highlighter at the end. So in case I get glitter or some kind of shadows everywhere, I'm kind of prepared. So this is a beautiful black that's in this palette. So if you're they have a couple other palettes, I believe, as well, or at least I could see from the Instagram page, but this one is still available on the website. So if you've been wanting a nice palette and that has a really good black, this is it. As you can see, we've got some beautiful payoff there. I got my, supposed to, so I went, before I went to the burlesque show last night, I thought I could go to my vet and pick up my girls' medicines because I had run out to that morning, and I thought they were open a bit longer than they were, and they were not, so I missed it. And then I was supposed to go today, so I called them and they were like, well, they've been really good with their meds, so they should be able to go a couple days because I'm going to be near there in 2 days. And it's like, I just could not get the spoons to go and drive out across town, well, more than that, to another city basically, to get their meds. If he would have said, no, it's urgent, yes, of course I would have. But he says a couple days should be fine, and just to make sure I get them back on it. And then if something happens, of course, rush them into the vet or something. But they're just being their nice sleepy girls, my little old ladies. So there we go. So today, because I don't have to now go, I don't have to put my energy together to get out, so I can just play with makeup. So if this look turns out weird because we're playing with glitter, sight. All right, so there we go. That was Demeanor. Am I liking the shape? This one's a little bit more rounded. This one's starting to get a little bit, I'm just gonna pull, yeah, there we go. I think that's getting a little bit better. Yeah, just going to pull over a little bit more, and I think that matches a little bit better. Yeah, I think so. Okay. All right. So now again, we're going to go into that shade that we wanted to go in before, and that is the one that is called Aspect, and this is this reddish shade. I really like this multi-chrome in here because it does shift from green to purple to kind of like a bronze, depending on what angle that I have it at. Anyways, we are playing with Aspect. Oh yeah, like a bronze. Yeah. So bronze, purple, green. All right, so let's go to Aspect. Now it does, like, it can read like a reddish brown, but I remember swatching these before, but let's just put this back on. And yes, it's definitely a more reddy color. I like it. Yeah, this is definitely more of a palette, unless you again have want to do some ones and dones or a couple and dones. Would go good mixing it with like a neutral palette or matte colored palette. But for what we're doing here, I think this is okay. I think it was green that I did, so I'm hoping I'm not repeating something. My memory is terrible. I'm an old lady, so there you go. But I like to have like a base of color a lot of times before I put shimmers or whatever over the top. So I end up having a nice smoky look with some bright glitters. So glitters always seem that they look nice, like what drag queens do, where they put down a color of lipstick and then they put them on top and you get that nice glittery lip. Don't know how comfortable that would be, but as I know I've used eyeshadow on top of a lip to get a color that I want, but and I think I have the right lipstick to pair with this as well. So that's looking good. I'm just going to take a floofy brush here, and then I'm just going to brush along the edge here, just to, when you've got the wrinkly lids, sometimes they sit weird in a crease, so a little blend over the top sometimes fixes that, and I think that's what it did. Excellent. All right, so I think I'm going to do one more time a little bit in Aspect, so that's this reddish with a touch of, it feels like brown in it. I'm going to do kind of a black under the eye as well, I think. So I have, just from Rude Cosmetics, I have a liner that I haven't tried. Oops, I was aggressive taking off the lid. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line that, and then I'm going to add the shadow kind of over top after I line my waterline and just under the lash. I usually find that the cream ones, like the ones from Lethal, are the ones that seem to last longer in the waterline. But, yeah, let's test this out. So there we go. And then I'm going to add a little bit of black from the shadow over top. So just find Beauty Moon is a UK brand. I think they're pretty new, I want to say. I've only seen them, I think just a bit before the Eyescream box came out. But once I got the Eyescream box, I started to check them out and pay more attention. So there we go. I like that. So let's leave the inner corner till last because we want to see how this glittery stuff goes. Alrighty, so that was playing for now. We'll put this away. The Visage palette, we're gonna probably use that white that's in here for the inner corner, but we will just pop it out of the way for now. So yeah, so we have the two glitters, but like I said, I think instead of the purple, we want to go with this one. I think that one would look nice on top. Now I did look at one of these originally, so that's like so, and you press it down. Like I can't tell if it's in it. It feels like it is. It does have a bit of moist to it. It's not just a bunch of flakes. It does feel like that there is like a gel in there. So it goes like so, but I'm thinking that with a glitter glue as well, that we'd get a little bit more hold. Is that a word? Hold? Well, it is a word, but for this application, will that work? All right, so I'm gonna go into the lit here. I'm just gonna pop a little on. Didn't bring my little dish. I meant to do that, but here we are. So I'm just gonna pop some on my hand, enough that I just do it over there and just on the lid. Ooh, this is drippy. Glitter glue on, and then now let's tap gently into these flaky flakes. Let's see if I can use a brush for this. Okay, so that goes like so. Like I said, I don't have a lot of experience with these. If anybody has some better techniques or better way of using them, please let me know. Could be doing this all incorrectly, but at the moment, I think that is successful. Let's grab some more here. This is really pretty. Look at that. My eyes are almost like disco balls. All right, let's take a bit more. See if we can fill in if there's any little gaps. Definitely does feel way different than eyeshadow. Oh yeah. So, and then a little bit more in that other eye, and then I think we've got it. This eye, they want to stick a little less on, so I'm going to try a little bit with my finger. There we go, like just kind of pressing on a little bit. So that way I'm not rubbing away the glitter glue. That could have been what I did with the brush there. It might have been a little bit too rough. So we will let that dry. I'm gonna go and put on my base so we can play with highlighter, and then if I need to, I can take a little bit before we do our inner corner, do a little bit of our red color back in any spots if anything looks like it's missed. Oh, this brush is definitely going to need a wash. Okay, so let me go do my base and we will. Okay, so I have my base on. So I was kind of weirded out about the glitter on my eyes because I was like, oh, I don't think I'm going to be wearing this for very long. But once it all dried down, it felt okay. We're fine. It was just a weird feeling, I guess, as it was drying. I did notice that I should just do a teeny weeny bit of a touch right along the edge there where I had taken away with the glitter glue a little bit of the original shadow. So I do want to go and stick that there just a little bit so that we can see that beautiful color. And then I think it was fine over here, but let's just do a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. So it took a teeny bit away, but I think the glitter really like you don't notice. So I don't want to go tapping away in there because it's nice and dry now. And like I said, I quite like that. So for the inner corner, we were going to play with the shade that is called Air, and that was this shade right there. So let's just quickly pop some of that in our inner corner. And I was thinking at first I might want to do it for over under the brow, but I think maybe there's one we can use in the highlighter palette. But for here, let's just do a little bit of this into here, so just so we can use another color out of here. So this way we use today 1, 2, 3 colors out of this palette. If you got this palette, let me know what you think. Or if you have anything from Beauty Moon, and what do you think? All right, so there we go. Inner corner is now done. So we are now finished playing with the Visage palette. We finished playing with our glitter here. So now let's look at these highlighters. Brought my favorite highlighter brush. I'm ready to roll. So we basically cover all the colors here. For in kind of highlighter realm, you've got kind of like the whitest shade, you've got like a champagne-y goldy shade, we've got silver, a green, blue, pink, purple, and then kind of like a turquoise, I guess. Yeah, this is super nice. I think to go with this look, maybe we should do that shade here. So do like a traditional gold for the highlighter. Or do we do pink and then do the gold under the brow? Because you've got gold sparkles in there. Well, let's try that. So let's just take, I'll just clean off this because this is nice and small. This little brush here. So I don't think they have any names. So there's going to be the color. So let's go with kind of this golden-y kind of yellow shade. And then let's do that under the brow to highlight the brow bone. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that's pretty, right? That looks good. I think so. Yeah, just to add a little bit of more shine up here too. There we go. And then let's highlight the face and let's see how shimmery this is. So do pink? Yeah, let's do pink. Come on. See sparkles on the brush there. Let's see how it goes on the cheek. Maybe I have to dig a little bit more in there. Maybe it's just too light of a hand. Yeah, there we go. Now I can actually see some color. So I think I was just a little bit too gentle. And this side you can always see better on this side. So let's go here. There we go. Now you can see that nice shimmer. I always like the corner of my nose, a little over the lip. Yeah, there we go. It's really, yeah, see now you can see that beautiful shimmer it does with just the hint of pink. I like that. I do have, I'm going to do something purple soon because I got a purple gloss. It'd be really nice to be able to use this purple highlighter with that look. So there we go. Yeah, it's like wet looking, not glittery, but wet. Yeah, I like that. Okay, there we go. That's fun. I can't wait to play some more. This silver is really, really pretty. Like, look at that. That would look nice just like on the eyeballs, wouldn't it? Or a beautiful inner corner. Maybe if I would have thought that through. That's okay. There we go. So we've got our highlighted, and then I think we're going to need some mascara and some lips. I was thinking, should I put lashes on? But then, like I said, I'm just going to be today sitting around at home. Right now I can really see in the mirror here, I can really see the pink. I think the lights blow it out. Oh, here you can see the lights blow it out a little bit. But when I look in the mirror and I'm like, yep, that's some pink highlighter. It's great. Okay, it's just a little bit of mascara. I mean, between the black or whatever, I don't think it makes much of a difference. Plus, I don't have that many lashes, so there we go. And then for lips, what I was thinking, what color here I grabbed? I'm going to do a video, let me know if you like this idea, of some of my favorite lipstick brands. I'm really a Bullet fan, so I was thinking I wanted to do my 3 favorite Bullet lipsticks, and then I have a couple liquid lipstick brands that I still really, really like to use. So I'm thinking that I might do that. Maybe we're gonna use, okay, so we're gonna use this shade that's called Prime Time. These I keep in their box because it's just for storage, but this is from Propa Beauty. This is one of my favorite lipstick brands. We'll go over all the shades I have, and I thought that might look really, really nice. There's a couple I haven't used yet, but they're just so creamy, so nice. I had gotten one in a Trend Mood box. It was all black owned brands, and it was the shade Limitless. It's a shade that started it all. I was obsessed with. So I had to get all their new red family ones, and then I had bought a few more of their like, because Limitless was kind of like a pumpkin-y kind of orangey shade. So I had to get a few more like that. But I think this goes nicely with that eye, don't you think? Ah, they're just so smooth. They smell good. Everything I like in a lipstick. Nice packaging, beautiful colors, lovely formula. Your lips don't dry out. It's really, really nice. So if you haven't tried Propa Beauty, I highly recommend trying their lipsticks. All right, there we go. I think this is as good as we're gonna get today because it is my lazy day, but here we go. So what do you think? So this is our little play with some Beauty Moon. So again, we played with the Visage palette, we played with the Enchantment highlighter palette, and then we played with a couple of their gel infused glitters, and I think I quite like these. But if you have better tips and tricks on using these, please let me know. But like I said, once they dried down, it's okay. They were feeling a little sticky yet sharp yet weird, but now it's kind of a-okay. So that's it for me today. Just a quick video of me in my Sunday best playing with some makeup. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends, and we can still shine to the heavens together. As always, behave, make good choices, and we will talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.